Hey YouTube, it's Adam from I'm a Music Mogul, and welcome back to the Metro Boomin drum series tutorial. Today is part 2, and we will be exploring the snare and clap elements within the drums of Metro Boomin. In part 1, if you haven't seen it, we created the Metro Boomin 808 with the kick. So if you haven't seen that, click the link in the top left hand corner. And of course, in this one, we're going to explore the snare and the clap. So before I started this video, I created a drum machine designer instance, and I placed a snare sample and a clap. So let's get started. I'm just going to quickly draw in a region here, and I'm going to find where my clap is. All right, there it is. So pretty much for the clap is always going to be in the usual spots. So on the downbeats, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So the claps are always going to stay in the usual spot, which is right there. And then we're going to quickly layer up the snare and the clap in the same spot. So we're going to start off with doing that. And then what Metro Boomin usually does, he creates a nice groove with his snares. So let's just put one back here. Another one down here just to create a nice groove with our snare. Of course, you could play around with the feel of your drums, but this is a very kind of Metro Boomin-esque snare pattern. All right, so you get the idea right there. So from here, it doesn't sound too good because the snare and the clap just doesn't mesh together well. And we're going to go ahead and change that right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and mute out the snares and leave the claps. So the clap, to me, I chose this clap because it's really long. I want to show you that sometimes when you adjust the envelope, it kind of changes the way the sounds work together. And I don't want it to have such a long decay. I want to have a quick one, a quick release. So I'm going to drop that down. Oops. All right, that's okay. Also the attack, I want to have it a slower attack so it's not such a punch. The snare is going to be our punch. Let's go ahead and bring in our snares. Our snare seems a little bit low for my taste. I want it to be a little higher. So let's just mute out our claps for a second. So I'm going to pitch this up a couple little bits here. Maybe it's a little too much. Actually, I kind of like this better. Again, the attack is a little bit too punchy for my liking, so I'm just going to drop this up a little bit. All right, so on the clap, let's go ahead and add in a little bit of reverb. Let's actually see if this goes a little lower. It sounds a little high to me. Metro Boomin usually likes his snares a little dark, so if you did want to keep it dark, you can, well, keep it dark. I kind of liked it high pitched though. playing with your snares and clap, you can adjust the pitch and see what kind of fits better with the song. I kind of like it a little higher. Maybe on the clap we'll add in some spread as well, just to kind of widen up our drums. Claps are still a little loud. I'm just going to lower that. What I'm also going to do is just highlight everything. And I'm going to go ahead and humanize our snare and clap, just because right now it's hitting at the same velocity every time, and that does not work well. So you're going to go to Functions, MIDI Transform, and go to Humanize. And we are just going to go ahead and hit Select and Operate. Now the velocities and kind of the hits of the claps and snares are pushed a little bit to make it a little bit more human. And you can see the velocities are not all the same now. And that's it. We got our 808, our kick, and our clap going on so far. So tune in on Friday as we explore Metro Boomin hi-hats. This one was kind of not as exciting as maybe the 808 one, because it's just a clap and snare and we're layering it together. Nothing too fancy, but hopefully you learned something. But if you do have any questions on this, you can ask me in the comment section below. As usual, guys, if you're new to I'm a Music Mogul, hit that subscribe button, and of course, thumbs up and share this video if you liked it. That's it for me, guys. I'll see you all in the next video on Friday with part 3 in the Metro Boomin drum tutorial series. Talk to y'all later. Peace.